Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Basically, I am doing a quick get ready with me video. If you like this look, keep watching. Alright, hey guys. Alright, let's get started. Today I am going to use the Smashbox The Mindful 5 Nourishing Face Primer Serum. This stuff, I'm not gonna lie to you, doesn't smell the greatest, but I really like this and their actual primer oil instead of the serum as well. So this has a bunch of different good stuff for you apparently, but I think it has seaweed in it, which I'm not a fan of the smell of seaweed. Okay, got the primer on. I today am using the Luminous Silk foundation in the shade 6.5. And then I'm also going to use my favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Treatment Concealer in the color Sand. So I like to put them on all at the same time and then put some as my primer around my nose. And then I don't buff them in again differently. And then I take some of my Giorgio Armani, and I just put it on like war paint and have fun with it. And I don't really necessarily love a lighter under eye, but and then it's okay. So then I'm taking my Tarte foundation brush, and I always buff in the concealer first. Okay, so then any excess that I have left, I like to add it to my cheeks because I feel like that's where you lose foundation the most, on your cheeks for sure. Okay, then we're just going to do a check with our little handy dandy Too Faced pineapple mirror, which I think is hilarious. Now, before I do any powder, I'm going to finish up with cream products. So today, for my contour, I'm going to actually use Huda Beauty's Tantour in the color Light. And I like to use this with a Sephora 41 brush. So I'm going to grab that. And I just dab it on the cheeks. And again, put on my war paint. And this stuff, they're always coming out with new stuff. I know this came out, I believe, it's been on the market for a little while. I want to say a year. I really like it though. This brush from Sephora, this number 41 brush, has changed the game for me. Now you could probably go a little bit smaller. I know. I just like that it's a dense brush. I feel like it does a really good job. I'm not really into a super precise. I just kind of want some more color in the skin. So that's why I do this. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, you can see that it added a little bit of dimension back into the face. Next, I'll do a liquid highlight. Today I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Do You drops. Just do a little half pump, tiny bit on the back of my hand, and then I kind of smush it on the back of my hand, and then take my ring finger and just add this in here. And I don't know why I do this first. I feel like it just helps me kind of balance out. I don't think there's really a rhyme or reason. I'm going to take this little purr brush that looks like an Artiste brush and just dab that in ever so gently here, and just make sure it's really well blended in. Oh my gosh, I missed this whole side of the contour. Let me fix that in just a sec here. I'm gonna do powder. For the under eye powder, I bought this Fenty Beauty from Sephora the other day. It's in the shade Banana. I do think it's a little bit dark. I don't typically really like to do too much, again, underneath the eyes because I feel like it always dries it out. So I am going to be using the same powder brush with the other powder that I've used, so you're going to be like, that looks huge. And yes, it does. But anyway, put that underneath just ever so slightly. Again, I feel like if you use a bigger brush underneath here, and I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't make it as cakey or dry looking or crackly. Okay, and then the other powder that I'm going to be using today is this, sorry, I have to put the cap on right. It's going to drive me crazy. Other powder I love to use is the Maybelline Fit Me. It is well loved in the shade Light Medium. I usually normally like to use a MAC powder, but this actually has been working really well, and if you go to Walmart, it's only like $5, so works for me. I am getting ready to place a MAC order though, so if you guys are interested to see something like that, let me know. Now, we are going to contour, and I'm using this Cheek Leaders palette. I don't know if it's still on the market, but I know that you can get all of these shades at Sephora or Ulta. So I'm going to use Hoola Caramel ever so slightly on this Becca brush, and like, watch this. Oh, yes. And I don't really worry about blending it in too much on here because I'm going to use it with the lighter color. So that was the caramel shade, and then I'm going to use the actual Hoola shade. Just use, not going to lie, I do watch YouTube all the time, so I got this from SML XO. She recommended this e.l.f. brush as a bronzing brush, and I agree with her. I love it. So yeah, just kind of go around the perimeter of my face in a 3 and E shape. Blend it out. Let's see how we look. Digging it. Digging it. Okay, look at this palette, you guys. Okay, so I have used this before, but I kept it in its packaging. It is really pretty packaging. Actually, if you go on the Morphe site right now, this is actually, I believe, 50% off, so purchase this. For summer, it is such a beautiful palette. Amazing, amazing shade colors. So we're just gonna have some fun. I don't know that I'm gonna go like uber dramatic. I kind of might go for like a bronzy. I'm just wearing a little black dress to dinner, but it would be fun to do some colors. So just figure it out together. First shade I'm gonna go in with is the shade G Money. So I'm actually gonna take a Real Techniques brush. It's a Dulux crease brush. I think I got this from Target. It's number 300 brush. And again, the shade G Money. And I literally, when I do this, because I have a lot of lid space, I literally like take this shade on my entire upper eyebrow and just blend the heck out of it out. I'm looking down. And again, I like it just for a natural crease shade, so everything above, like the upper part of the lid. Do the other side. And again, this just gives us a pretty base to start with. Just some contrast and contouring it out, really. Okay. Moment of truth. How festive do we want to be? I don't want to do purple, but I'm feeling these pinks, so the shade Lolly Mama, I think I'm going to just try in the crease. These come in a set when you buy them from Real Techniques. So the other one is the shade Real Techniques brush 301, which is a little bit denser crease brush. I'm going to dip into Lolly Mama and just start popping in the crease. Like, it's a buildable shade, which is beautiful. Again with Lolly Mama. Okay. Let's just keep adding. The nice thing about this is, again, buildable coverage. You don't want anything too crazy. So the next shade I'm going to go into is Tipsy Girl. Same brush. So this one I'm going to actually like, it's a little bit brighter, but I'm going to try to keep that more concentrated inside the crease instead of like buffing it in as much. I'm trying to like actually like press it in. But they're just fun colors that I feel like if you have my skin tone, they show up really nicely, super blendable, easy to work with. Morphe makes some really, really nice products. Here's my little friend again. Isn't it funny, right? Now, not gonna go too crazy on the lid itself, but I feel like there's a couple other things I want to do. I want this like yellow shade on the lid and then to put gold over it. So I'm going to take this MAC 242S brush, going to dip it in the No Joke, and just begin to add that on the entire lid. No Joke. Again. Beautiful. Okay. Then I like, when I'm doing any type of glitter on the eyelids, I like to take either my pinky finger or my ring finger. Ring finger is fine for like if you have bigger actual lids. And I'm just going to take that, the shade Talia on there and just add that right on the lid as well. Alright, so I like to use the Anastasia Glow Kit. So super quick, I use these two shades on my cheeks as a little bit more of a shimmer bronzer, and then these two lighter shades as my highlight. So let me go ahead and do that. This is a little Japanesque brush. I love a little shimmery bronze on the cheeks. I don't know why, I feel naked without it. Because I feel like I have a little bit drier skin, so I feel like this kind of alleviates that just a tiny bit, which is why I like to use that primer serum or oil instead of like an actual moisturizer. I do go back and forth though, and I'm sure in other videos we'll get into that. But taking a Sigma F42 fan brush for this, and just gonna look at that highlight. Yeah. This palette is amazing. I feel like it lasts a long time. You'll have it forever. It's amazing. Okay. If you ever feel like it's out of line, I have this MAC 187 brush, and I just like to kind of fan that out, or just kind of make sure it's all married together, even up here. It's a really good brush for that. We're going to do blush. I'm going to take Patrick Ta's She's Seductive blush and just add that to the apples of my cheeks here. Trying to find which brush I want to use. Going to use this Real Techniques number 302 brush and pop this on the cheeks. Stick some eyeliner on. I'm going to use NYX Vinyl mascara. NYX Vinyl eyeliner, and I'm going to try to show you like this. Then we're going to do mascara and setting spray, and we have completed our look. Gotta bring this up here. So, it L'Oreal Telescopic. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button below, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!